Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And today's video, we got the recent voice chat AMA done on the animal farm. And I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. So let's blaze straight through. So it was done and streamed on Driptopia's channel and on Bartertown's channel. And the notes done by Wonder Woman. So shouts out to Wonder Woman again. So we're going to cover her highlights. And then I'm going to go into the piece that I want to cover the most and get it straight from the horse's mouth, which is about drip, drop, draw. That's ironically not in the notes, so we'll be listening to that directly, and then I'll be breaking it down for you. So first up, let's take a look at the notes. There were some questions. What are your thoughts on the markets? Overall positive. DCAing since we hit below 16 or so. So Forex thinks the bottom is in. Almost certain there won't be another leg down, but we will see. How do you balance quality with community and patience? Basically, he doesn't listen to the community in regards to them being impatient because he knows what he's delivering, so it doesn't bother him. He doesn't pay much attention to it at all. Mini DAO, he didn't even really touch on that because that's further down the roadmap, and there's more things that are more important to get done first. Single asset staking on the animal farm. Somebody asked this question. I have no idea why this was even asked because it's been answered multiple times. So when single asset drip staking on the animal farm? Never. That's what the faucet is for. So why they asked that, I have no idea. These people have not been around long enough, apparently. So we will never see drip on the farm because it doesn't do anything for drip. Best drip is kept in the faucet. All right, next question. What can the community do to help? Basically, like, subscribe, comment to videos, and share tweets on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Essentially just help gauge and boost the algorithm in the different platforms that you're engaged with, and try to do it organically. So don't just, randomly shill links, but try to actually comment and stuff like that. Organic growth is the best. And that was reference to also that we were trending on CoinMarketCap. I shared that in a previous video. So the marketing efforts are doing something. How that will shake up in regards to people actually buying is another story, but brand awareness, it's definitely working. So that would be top of funnel stuff if you're familiar with brand marketing strategies. Next up, animal farm updates. Basically, the biggest thing is that most of the updates will come in March is when we should actually get dates, maybe date launches for stuff by the end of this month, and actual launches in March. Either single asset or dogs roulette, one or the other will be coming in March and the other one in April. He hasn't decided which is which. Next up, there will be a contest on the Animal Farm landing page. Currently, the Gleam one is there where you can basically like and share the Twitter and the Instagram. And that was the first one. And then the next one will be you will need to buy in with Animal Farm dogs. And then that's the only way to actually win. So you'll have to submit your transaction hash, and this gets people into the ecosystem. This I will be interested to see. So I am not a marketing expert, but I've done my fair share on drop shipping and stuff like that and understand sales funnels. And I don't know if this will actually get people to buy, especially with 90% tax, because there's a lot of education that has to go around it. We know that it's a great asset and that you got to hold it and things of that nature. But if you're just seeing an ad, just seeing a tweet, and just seeing an Instagram or whatever, are you going to be able to get the information you need from that Twitter or Instagram post and then from the landing page to go, yeah, I'm going to buy dogs and stake them in this part of the ecosystem? I don't know. We will see. That's exactly what landing pages are for, to get people down through the sales funnel. So at a minimum, this is good because they are looking at it in traditional ways, and then going to, hopefully the marketing team will actually evaluate where the leaks in the funnel are. So are they getting a lot of people to the landing page and then they're not buying the dogs? Are they buying the dogs and then trying to sell them? Are they, things of that nature? They'll be able to actually plug the funnel leaks. So long term, it definitely helps. What's next? Single asset lending or dogs roulette? They said hard dates will be coming soon, so we don't have anything yet. Altcoin Buzz interview coming soon, and that's not up yet. And basically March will be a big month, and this is where he talked about the drip UI. So that was actually addressed directly. I'm going to play that clip. It's about 3 minutes. Let's listen specifically to someone asking about drip, drop, draw.
Okay, if drip, drop, draw is finished, will you allow it to be released before the new UI, or would you prefer it to come at the same time? Also, when can we expect the new UI and fiat on-ramp? So drip, drop, draw, we haven't really spoken too much about that because it's not finished from a development standpoint. It's very close to being finished from a development standpoint. We got essentially the first implementation of it, and I was not part of the development process with it. So they brought it to the table to me, and there were some obvious things that need to be changed. For example, it was determining the winner based on a off-chain a randomization, which is not trustless. So that needs to be changed. It was reliant on us essentially calling an off-chain tool to determine the winner. So it wasn't really truly decentralized. All of these things. So last week, I believe it was either this Monday or last Friday. I think it was this Monday. We had a meeting with them where I went over the contract with the guys who developed it and explained to them how there was a for loop, right, which would prevent the project from scaling. So there was all kinds of things like this that that made it not ready to deliver. So even if the new drip UI was ready right now, that would not be ready to deliver. But the changes that need to be implemented are changes that can be implemented within a week. I mean, they're relatively simple changes, but they make all the difference. I mean, it's the difference between having a centralized project and a decentralized project. A trustless project that is utilizing Chainlink to determine the winner versus a centralized randomization model. So we had that meeting. They're implementing those changes, which should take about a week, maybe at the far end 2 weeks. But that's fine because that's about how long it's going to take to wrap up the drip UI as well. So we're going to go with this new this new product and this new utility for drip from day one on the new UI with the fiat on-ramp, with the cross-chain functionality, with the new landing page, with the new team airdropping system, with the incentive structure that incentivizes people to bring on fresh capital instead of recycling drip. All these things are coming at the same time, and it's going to be a really big push for drip, and it needs to be properly promoted. So this is why we're giving March. So March is going to be big. In March, we're both going to get out the drip UI. We're going to get all of that functionality that comes with it, including drip, drop, draw, and we're going to be releasing one of the major utilities for Animal Farm, either Dogs Roulette or single asset lending in March. And
all right, so there you have it. So real quick on that, I believe Ray in his previous message already said that was done. So that is positive. I think so. The way Forex relayed this, it sounded like he said he thinks it'd be a week or 2 more weeks of development, but the developer that they have on the project is extremely skilled and quick. And this was brought up, I believe, last week because Ray in his Degen Cypher mentioned the updates, and then on his last message on Tuesday said that this stuff was done. So I think it is actually completed already, but it is still sitting in the hands of Forex. So it will be delayed until the drip UI is launched. And as you saw, he did not give a launch date on this yet. So in theory, we should get something by the end of February on when the actual drip UI will be launched. And this will reference again, which Ray said in his video, will have to be on the drip UI because there are people in the community, and I do agree with this, that don't follow everything and they're not tapped in. They're not watching YouTube videos. They're not watching mine. They're not watching other content creators. They're not on Twitter. They're not on whatever. They just actually go to the drip Faucet page like once a week or whenever, and then that's it. So they may not even realize that this is in development. They're not tapped in like a lot of us are. So I do agree that it does need to be there. I hate that it has to. Actually, I take that back. It doesn't need to be there. Eventually, it does need to be there. So it could be launched by itself independently, and the people that are tapped in benefit, and then later added to the UI. To me, that would be a better way to satisfy the needs of the people that are actually paying attention and invested in their investment. And then you educate the other people later, right? So that's personally how I would do it. I'm not in charge of the project, clearly, but the project I am in, that's exactly what I will be doing, trying to iterate and do things in a timely manner that support those that are actually invested and not kind of penalize them at the cost of other people. But anyway, it is positive to see that that's rolling out. And in theory, again, within the next 2 weeks, we should get a date on that. And keep your eyes and ears peeled. As of current, we sadly have lost that momentum. So we were up to like 45 cents, 46 maybe at some stage on the native. And now we're back at 46 was the highest, 47. And now we're back down to 38 or whatever. So we lost 10 cents already from the high. And I don't know what the exact cause was on this, but as I told you guys, it's hard to keep that momentum if nothing's launched. So part of it, I think there was some sell-offs, and then that caused some FUD, and then probably partly also the AMA didn't give any hard dates, which people are looking for. So they want to buy the rumor, sell the news, so to speak, right? So nothing positive really came out of this in regards to dates and affirmations of what we need going forward. So people probably took that as negative or bearish. I mean, can't say probably. You can look at the charts and see we were rallying and pumping with nothing launched, and then with nothing confirmed, then 10 cents is just taken out very quickly. So like I told you guys, until this gets launched, we have to just sit around and this will be volatile. And we still have a little ways to get back to where we were in December. And then the big confirmation will be, can we get back over $1? So we're not out of the woods yet. This is always nice to see, but you can zoom out and see that we have done this time and time and time again, little mini pumps. And then if nothing happens, yeah, it just dies by the wayside. But I do believe this time it is different because there is actual new product developed by external to the internal team. And theoretically, we actually have the UI almost done. So we will see. We've been waiting on this UI for over a year, I think now, but I believe again, this time it'll be different. Fool me once, shame on me, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So let's see if this actually gets delivered. I really hope so this time. All right, hope that provided some value, gave some clarity on what we're doing going forward and where we're at in the development process. You know the drill. Smash that show special brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.